Hi. A week ago, I made a webinar about how to prepare for Web3 events on the example of Denver, and I shared a lot of tips and tricks that I used. And I received a lot of questions about the 5 customer strategy that I've shared on the webinar. So I decided to share it more publicly with you, explaining what the concept actually is. And if you're interested to see the full webinar, there's going to be a first link in the description. Click on it, go through it, watch the webinar, learn how to prepare to events, how to run events, and what to do after events to make sure that you are being a very effective BD. Now going back to the video, we have a 5 customer conference strategy. I use this strategy to do a few things. One thing is to understand what kind of events I should be going to this year. Second thing, to understand what kind of side events I should be going to this year. That's very easy because these 2 things have the most impact on whatever you need to do it. Because I know a lot of people are wondering, where should we go there, or should we not go there? The main idea, if you're going to conferences to make connections and close more business, then you should go for more conferences that your customers are already going, because you should be looking for lookalikes. There is no point for you to going and trying to, reinvent the wheel. If you closed one, I don't know, let's say marketing agency, why don't you think about how can you close more marketing agencies instead of trying to figure out a whole new playbook on closing, I don't know, deep in projects? It's very simple. So what I do here is I go to 5 customers of mine and I talk with them and I ask them which conference they plan to attend this year. And if they tell me there's going to be 1, 2, 3, and then I see a couple of conferences cross-referencing, everybody mentions the same conference, you definitely go and you sign up for all of them. Next thing is, while you're talking with them, ask them which conferences they would avoid and why. Definitely don't go to those conferences. Then also ask them which conference they would love to go to, but unfortunately they cannot do that. And they will tell you a couple of names. Consider going to those conferences as well. And before each conference is happening, for example, now it's going to be in Denver or it's going to be Consensus Hong Kong, talk with 5 customers of yours and ask which side events are they going to attend on that conference. Typically, they will go to good side events, and if they go to the specific side event related to, let's say, Bitcoin ecosystem, maybe their lookalikes, their competitors are also going to be at that conference. So what you're going to do, you're just going to go there, you're going to talk with people, you're going to approach multiple folks. You will see for yourself if that's a good side event, and if you can make a lot of good connections, perfect. If not, you can go and you can drop to another side event. But this is something that you can use to clarify and make sure that you are using your time effectively while you're at the conferences, because it doesn't make sense for you to go everywhere. It only makes sense for you to go to the place where your ROI invested, like basically the time that you invest and energy that you invest in making connections, you will have the highest return. If you're interested in more strategies like this, because this is just like one, I made the whole webinar, it's like, I think 100+ different strategies. So please click the first link in the description, watch through the tool, watch through the webinar. If you have more questions, you can always drop me a DM. I'm going to leave my contact details below. And at the same time, join the Web3 Strategy community, have a lot of fun, be an effective BD, and see you in the next video. Bye-bye.